Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to another FIFA 22 video where today we are going to be discussing a question that I have been asked quite a little bit, and it is, when is the best time to get free wins in FUT Champions? Now obviously free wins are something that's quite common, especially this year in FUT Champions. Hasn't really been the case in previous years. Now free wins are quite popular this year because you can claim your rewards instantly. So people might ask, when is the best time to get as many free wins? Because if you're someone who wants to maybe get to the next rank, higher rank, try and do as well as you can, and of course, you know, if you're not necessarily bothered about getting a legitimately high score, you just bothered about the rewards, you're going to want to know when is the best time, the optimum time to get as many free wins as I can, which are essentially going to boost my rank up to get maybe the rank 2, rank 3, rank 1, whatever rank it may be, better rank than what you normally get. Well, firstly, you have to understand when the most people play their games. Obviously, this year, FUT Champions, as you know, is 20 games. So a lot of people are going to want to try and complete their weekend leagues as fast as possible because obviously you can get your rewards straight away. And obviously, when it comes to promos coming out, for example, Rule Breakers promo is coming out today. So people are going to want to try and spin through and speed through their weekend leagues as fast as possible and get through them. So people are going to want to get those rewards. So a lot of people will try and run through their weekend leagues, you know, all 20 games before 6 p.m, get their rewards. However, most people, I find from my experience, finish their weekend leagues on Saturday. It's very rare that I would say that a lot of people, or the large quantity of people, will get their games done on Friday. Yes, there will be some people that will do it, but I think most people will maybe play 10, 12 games maybe on Friday, and then the other 8 or so on Saturday. So in terms of getting free wins or getting as many free wins as possible, I would recommend that Saturday is probably the day to do it. Saturday is probably the day where you'll get most of your free wins. Me personally, I've had most of my free wins that have been gifted to me have been on a Saturday. I have had so far, in I think the 4 weekend leagues we've had this year, I've had 0 gifted to me on a Friday. And that's again because most people are starting their weekend leagues. Most people might get to 8, 9, 10 games. I don't think you're going to get too many people that are going to get to 8 wins, let's say, and then is going to gift the other 10 away. It's very rare. So most people will be completing their weekend leagues on Saturday, so you'll have a higher chance of being gifted those wins probably on a Saturday. In terms of Sunday, I think most people that are still playing FIFA on Sunday are probably taking their weekend leagues quite seriously. Now, whilst I reckon that you do still get easier matchmaking on a Sunday, most people that are still playing their FUT Champs weekends on a Sunday are obviously not bothered about claiming their awards, and they're obviously taking their games a little bit more seriously. So if you're someone that is still playing on Sundays, from my experience when I've played a little bit on Sunday, you don't, again, much like Friday, I've had none of my gifted wins this year have been on Fridays or Sundays, because obviously Sundays, like I said, anyone who is still playing is probably taking their weekend league quite seriously. They're being quite methodical. They're being quite slow at obviously playing their games, and they're being selective on when they play in certain times potentially. So they're not going to be throwing games away unless, you know, they have one game left which they can't win. But most of the time, I would say if you want to get free wins, the best time to get free wins, it would be Saturday. I personally have found that it's normally been Saturday afternoon. For example, last weekend league, I got gifted 3 wins in a row on Saturday afternoon, which took me all the way up very close to rank 1. So I would find that probably Saturday afternoon is probably the time that I have found personally for me that's been the most successful for getting those free wins. Now, obviously, some people have been getting banned for giving free wins away. Obviously, I think it's more if you're someone who's giving away a lot of wins. If you're someone who maybe gifts 1 or 2 away, like I personally gift 1 or 2 away, if I can't get to the next rank, if I can't hit rank 1, I'll gift my last 1 or 2 games away. If you're someone who's gifting 9, 10 games away a week, you need to be a little bit careful, because then it might seem a little bit too obvious. Maybe if you're gifting 1 or 2, it won't be such a big deal. But if you want to get as many free wins as possible, I would recommend that Saturday is definitely the time to do it. So that is just a quick little short video for anyone who is interested, or anyone who's just curious about wanting to get the best rank possible, best rewards, and they want it to get it in the easiest possible way, and obviously doing that with as many free wins as possible that are being gifted this year in FUT Champs. Community is doing a brilliant job, and I would encourage anyone who does have 1 or 2 games spare that they don't need to gift those wins away. Just don't score an own goal. Make sure that you let your opponent score and then you quit, because then it just looks like a rage quit, rather than if you score an own goal, it can look bad on you, and then it maybe could flag something. So I'd recommend to anyone that has those extra games, do gift them away to someone who may need them. It may help someone out. It could just make someone's day, and it just makes the community a lot more friendly and a lot less toxic, and just it's better for everybody if you can do that. So I would advise anyone to do that can. But that is it for today's video, guys. So if you did enjoy, you did find it useful, make sure you leave a like and subscribe as well if you are new to the channel. But that is all for today, guys. Have an awesome day. I'm out.